you go. Let's adjust some of these things here. Reset the view for starters. Okay, let me pop out the chat and then we'll get on with the propers. Should have done all that. My channel. All right. Just pop out the chat. Star Marine, is this game good? I only messed around with the tutorial. So give me a second. Let me pop out the chat and then we'll move forward. Put this over here for safekeeping. And now we can come back to the game. And there's the chat. So, this game is, let me start out with the propers. Yo, what's good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless one of the man, Lincoln Clay, coming back at you with a live stream of F-18 carrier landing. This is a flight simulator. Basically, the premise of this game seems to be strictly taking off and landing an F-18 Hornet, I believe that is. So this game normally sells for $5. I think it released back in 2018. I'm not sure the exact date. It's currently on sale at the Oculus Rift store for 50% off. So I bought this game for $2.49 with applicable taxes. Said upset playing poker. All right, I'll definitely get to some poker today. I'm planning on jumping into a $1 million sit and go sometime today. So keep your eyes open for that. Coming back to this game, looking around this hangar, as you can see, the graphics are not mind-blowing, which that's not, I don't mean that in a bad way. And the graphics are not trash either. The reason why I say this is because, to my knowledge, there isn't any like Navy flight simulator games on the Oculus Quest. And even on PC, the file for this game is actually pretty small. It's 1.26 gigs. So I'm sure if they were to put this game on the Quest, they could probably get that file size down to even half of that. That being said, also with the controllers, these Oculus Touch, these are your controller inputs. This doesn't support any kind of HOTAS flight stick, so your hands are your controllers. That being said, a game like this, I think, can be done on the Quest. I don't know anything about game development, but that's just me on the outside looking in. I think a game like this can be done on the Oculus Quest. You know, I'd imagine cut the file size in half and you have it. And I think, you know, with a $5 price tag and you put this on the Oculus Quest, I think it'll do pretty good. Let's see here. Just got dealt pocket rockets. All right, you got to do what you got to do, Star Marine. We will go on with the tutorial. Select tutorial, learn the basics, fly. I think we'll start learn the basics. So what I think I'll do is I'll go through the tutorial with everybody again. This is as far as I had gotten so far on the tutorials. So we'll do that again. Try to sit at least 2 meters from the sensors and press the right thumbstick to calibrate your position and continue. So you can tell by those controllers, this game was probably made at the time that, to support the Oculus Rift CV1 and I believe the DK1. Welcome to the takeoff tutorial. You see Jet taking over right there. So let me stand up and look around for a second, because looking at the deck of this carrier, I didn't even realize, you know, when I first popped this in, I didn't even realize it was a deck of a carrier because it looked like a road. So the graphics of this jet isn't bad. And the graphics on the jets over there aren't too bad. The aliasing stands out though. And the graphics of that carrier right there, again, a lot of, you know, some aliasing there. But you do see it in scale, so that's pretty cool. I think as far as taking off from a carrier goes, out of the games that I've played, Ace Combat 7 still feels the most immersive. Feeling that, you know, feeling a jump from that plane, simulating the G-forces from the catapult, shooting you off the deck of the carrier. So let's go ahead and get on with the tutorial. It says grab the flight stick and twist your wrist to the left. So let me get adjusted here. I'm going to adjust the camera angle one more time. All right, just so I can sit back a little bit. So you're going to grab the flight stick. Oh boy. Got to move my racing wheel out of the way. And move it to your left. Flight stick, twist it to the right. So you don't necessarily twist it to the right, just lean it to the right. Grab the flight stick and pull it down towards you. And you push forward. So that's how you control the flight stick. Over here, so you use your grip button and use a pointing gesture to flip the APU switch. Oops. Now, after the APU is activated, hold the grip button and flip the engine switch. So you heard the engine fire up. Activate the monitors, hold grip and flip the battery switch. You see the monitors firing up. Mission timer, there's a countdown on the mission timer. Let's see here. So releasing the brake by grabbing, release the brake lever by grabbing it and moving it towards the upwards position. Now the minute I did that, the plane started to take off, so you got to be ready for it. Even with the throttle being way down here. So here's the brake, this gold coin looking thing. Grab the throttle and move it away from you to gain speed. So let me get my hands on the flight stick. And here we go. You've taken off successfully. The next tutorial mission is unlocked. Water looks good. And I think the takeoff feels immersive. It just feels weird that you have to use your hand to simulate moving that flight stick around. I think this game would be much better if it supported HOTAS. take off and fly towards the yellow waypoints. And then this is just a reminder of all the things you have to do to fire the plane up before you take off. Hit the APU switch, then hit the engine switch. Then you hit the battery, the parking brake. So I do like that part of it, how you actually go through your procedures to fire the plane up and then take off. So we start with the APU switch over here, and then the engine. Then the battery switch to turn on the monitors. Then release the brake. Grab the flight stick and this big giant throttle. Let's go. Use the ASHI monitor to keep track of your direction and waypoints. So it took me a while to get used to trying to fly this thing. Basically holding your hand in an imaginary, use the artificial horizon to view altitude, speed, and rotation. So it took me a while to get used to these controls. You can grab and move the red landing gear upward to bring up the wheels. Congratulations, the next tutorial mission is unlocked. So welcome to the landing tutorial. Use your HSI to follow the waypoints. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, the reminder of firing up the plane. I have to be honest, I think the graphics inside this plane aren't bad. I do see a little bit of blur and a little bit of aliasing, I'd imagine, because this is an old game. That's probably why we're experiencing some of that. I don't know what it looks like through the stream. Okay, I'm off to a spin and go. Wish me luck. All right, good luck. So let's go through our procedures again. Oh, you know what? Before I get into this mission, I do want to talk about what I have planned for today. Today, I plan on kicking off a lot of streaming that I plan to do over the next week because I am off all next week. I know other content creators, the bigger ones, are taking Christmas breaks and stuff. Not me. I will be streaming content because this is my passion. I enjoy playing games and streaming it and interacting with the viewers. So I will not be taking a break because I don't really see this as far as me streaming this game right here, I don't see this as work. This is me, doing, enjoying my passion for video games, especially VR. So that being said, today, what I'm planning on today is at the conclusion of this stream, I plan to get in touch with Craig Harris to see if we're still a go for Live from Wakanda. I'm hoping that we can get that fired up as Craig Harris makes a return visit to Wakanda in the next couple of hours. So I'll get in touch with him at the conclusion of this stream. And if all goes well, Wakanda goes live in a couple of hours or so. As he makes his return visit, I plan on talking about the PS5, the Xbox Series X. I normally, stay away from this console war, but yes, we will talk about the console war, how it has evolved to where it's at today. I plan on addressing the elephant in the room, and that is the Cyberpunk 77 fiasco. I want to talk about that, amongst other things. So keep your eyes peeled. I don't have a concrete time. Just make sure you stay subscribed and keep the bell icon clicked so you can get notified when I go live. We'll be doing this from StreamYards. And so once the stream is fired up, I'll give everybody a few minutes to get in before we get underway. So check that out. Also today, I plan on giving my son center stage and have him stream Pavlov or Contractors. I've talked about this before, that he's good at the game, so I want you guys to see someone who's actually good at the game. My son has had sessions where he's registered over 100 kills on Pavlov, so much to the point where he had been accused of cheating when I know he wasn't, because I've seen it with my own eyes. That's just how good he is at the game, so tune in for that. Also, I'm looking to do a father-son stream where we play Contractors on the Oculus Quest standalone. So keep your eyes open for that. Also, what else do I have planned? I plan on streaming a $1 million sit and go on PokerStars VR. So keep your eyes open for that as well. So I'm planning on a lot of content. And then talking about my channel moving forward, I know I haven't been active on the Godfather of VR channel. I'm definitely going to do a podcast sometime this week on that channel, being that I'm off this week. So there won't be any excuses as to why I can't get a podcast done. That will get done. And then my roadmap for 2021 is to get better looking streams. Right now, this 2PC stream with the NDI plugin on the OBS Studio is just a band-aid. It's just something to get me through until I can make higher quality streams. Golfer, what's up? Have you tried VTOL yet? No, I have not. I do have Digital Combat Simulator, which is a free game. I've only played it once. But I'm going to revisit this game, but it probably won't happen towards the end of the month because I have to re-download the game, and it's a pretty big file, and I need to keep my eye on my data cap. So I would probably say later, towards the end of this week or sometime next week, I'll go back and re-download that game, and we'll revisit this game, because with me using the 2PC stream, the quality of the videos aren't really better, but they do run smoother. So we would definitely take a look at DCS, Digital Combat Simulator. We will definitely review that, revisit that. VTOL is a game that I've been curious about. It's a $30 game. I'm still in a position where I have to buy my games. So that's something else to consider, given what I have planned. I don't want to make a lot of unnecessary purchases. And getting back to what my roadmap is for 2021, again, I want to make better looking streams, higher quality streams. So first order of business is to put more RAM into my PC after Christmas. The next order of business after that is I'm probably going to go to the Walmart website and buy a refurbished gaming PC and use that strictly for streaming so I can have the extra horsepower, because right now I'm basically using an office PC as a streaming PC. So there's some compromises there. I am planning on getting a capture card at some point this year. And then the big upgrade is I'm either going to upgrade this PC to a 3070 i9, or I'm just going to build a new PC from the ground up with a 3080. So that is my roadmap for 2021. Whew, I got pretty winded. Let's go ahead and get into this. So let's go through our procedures and fire the plane up, starting with the APU, then the engines, monitors. There's our monitors. Release the parking brake. Grab the flight stick and the throttle, and let's go. So the purpose of this mission, this part of the tutorial, is to follow the waypoints. So you look at the monitor right there on the right, you see the green circle. I don't know if you guys can see it because I know everything is further away than it looks. So I'll come a little bit closer. I'm going to waypoint 3. And then from there, I guess that's going to line us up to get ready to land on the carrier. This takes some getting used to, simulating as if you have a HOTAS, but you don't. So it's really to overturn on this game. There's a carrier down there. Take the speed down to 25%. So the point is to land on the deck of the carrier and hit the arrestor cable. The training is complete. So that's it for the tutorial. Landing mode. Let's see here. You should complete the tutorial missions before attempting the standard landing mode. I thought I did complete the tutorial. I did complete the tutorial. So we'll go with the standard landing mode. Said at least 2 minutes, blah, 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 blah. After landing on the carrier, you will be ranked based on the following: attaching to the second arrestor cable, offset from the center of the runway, rotation of the aircraft wing, impact velocity of the, basically how hard I hit.
It's a beautiful day for flying, isn't it? All right, now lower your landing gear.
So that's the landing gear you hear going.
Flaps. Looking good out there. You'll want to swing it around wide and come in for a smooth approach. Reduce that speed a bit. Looking good. 300. 200 feet.
Oh no!
100 feet. There are the arresting wires. Abort! Abort! Abort!
I cut the engines down to 0. That's why. Here, I gotta reset.
This is Control Tower. We're increasing speed by 5 knots. Please adjust. Alright, now lower your landing gear. Flaps. Looking good out there. You'll want to swing it around wide and come in for a smooth approach. Coming in too hot. Reduce throttle.
I think I'm still coming in too fast.
500 feet. 400, looking good. 300. 100 feet. There. Slightly off course. Well done, pilot.
I was just glad to land. Offset from the runway. Let's see here. 20.8 for 30. Rotation of aircraft wings, 20.9 for 30. Velocity of impact, velocity of landing. I didn't think that was too hard of a landing. Hooking to second arrestor cable. So landing leaderboard. So this is the top 10. I'm not even on there anywhere. When you get a chance, check your Steam account. Sink or swim. Okay, Golfer, I'll definitely check it out after this stream because I'm going to end this stream in a few minutes. And I got to get ready to get together with Craig Harris. He is planning a return visit to Wakanda. So assuming everything is still a go, I plan to do live from Wakanda featuring Craig Harris in the next couple of hours. So keep your eyes open for that. And I will immediately check my Steam account at the conclusion of this stream. I've landed successfully. All right. And that was it. Basically, at this point now, it's just a question of getting better so I can get higher ranks. But the big reason I wanted to stream this game is because I think this game can be ported over to the Oculus Quest. I think the big thing that might glare out is the water. They might have to strip out the sun reflecting off the water. I don't know if that's what they would have to do. I'd imagine there's going to be some compromises, but I don't think it would be much, being that the file size of this game is 1.26 gigs on PC. So I know it would be an even smaller file on the Oculus Quest. So that being said, I'm no game developer. I said that before, but I don't see any reason why this game couldn't be ported over to the Quest. I mean, it would give people some sort of Navy flight simulator, and I know they would love that. I mean, the Oculus Quest is like on fire right now. People have gotten past that Facebook login thing, and more people are grabbing the Oculus Quest. People are contacting me, telling me they've gotten an Oculus Quest or they're thinking about getting an Oculus Quest. It is growing, and a game like this can get a second life on the Oculus Quest. So developers, if you happen to be watching this stream, please make it happen. Bring this game to the Oculus Quest. I would definitely support it. I would definitely stream it. While we're on the subject of developers, I do want to thank several developers who commented on my streams and thanked me for streaming their games. The developer of 2MD Football thanked me. The developer of Real VR Fishing thanked me. The community manager for PokerStars VR thanked me, and I think I'm missing one, and I think possibly the developer of Thrill of the Fight might have thanked me, but I wasn't able to respond to that comment because it disappeared when I tried to answer it. But shout out to those developers. You know, they didn't have to reach out to me because I had already bought these games with my money, with my own money, but I appreciate them commenting. It lets me know that developers are watching to see who's streaming their content, and I appreciate it. So that being said, that's going to go ahead and do it for me. I'm going to go check the Steam account and see what Golfer has in store for me. Let me thank you in advance, whatever it may be. And so next up on the to-do list is Live from Wakanda. So I'll be getting in touch with Craig Harris here pretty soon and see if he's still available to do the stream. And if so, we hope to go live in a couple hours or so. So keep your eyes open for that. That's going to do it for me. Where are my hands at? Here we go. Wakanda forever. Long live the king. Deuces. I'll see everybody in a little while.